What's up, everybody? What's up? Valhalla Sports Talk is on the air again, y'all. Second game of a doubleheader: Vikings versus Falcons. NFL Week 2, y'all. NFL Week 2. Vikings Falcons here on the channel. This is a 5:20 start here on the Mountain Standard Time and Pacific Time. 5 to 6, 6, 7, 7 to 8:20 on the East Coast. 8:20 on the East Coast. Let me do some shout outs to the early arrivals up in here. Ella Shiva Jones in the house, putting up them Viking emojis. You can become a member on the channel for as little as $1, y'all. Little as $1 get you access to those custom stream emojis for as little as $1, depending on the level of support you want to show the channel. Dog Catcher in the house. What's up, Dog Catcher? Jukebox Johnny up in here. John, his cousin, still ripping off the Falcons, apparently. T. Kubler in the house. Kirk is QB2 for the Falcons. What else we got? Daniel Berry Sports Highlights in the house. T. Kubler up in here. Mr. Bob Perez is up in here. Oliver Garrett in the house. Chiefs lost again against the Eagles. Worried about when Sheila gets in here. These Falcons are 0-1. 0-1 on the season. Minnesota 1-0 after that thrilling come-from-behind victory last week in Week 1. Minnesota today is wearing the classic uniform that was made famous by this team when I first became a fan. So the big stripes, the big numbers. Love it, y'all. Love that old uniform. Purple jerseys, white pants for the Vikings. Lysandra Wyatt in the house. T. Kubler says skull, baby. Skull. Sheila's still at B-Dubs drinking beer and eating wings. Brandon Schutz in the house. What's up, Brandon Schutz? What is up, dude? All right, so we've got about 20 minutes to kick off in this bad boy. So we'll do a quick little pregame show, as well as talk to the V homies and the berserkers in the chat. If you're new and you want to reward the effort and the work that I put into these live stream watch parties, it's pretty simple, y'all. Just hit that subscribe. Give the video the old like. And I would appreciate it really, really bigly, y'all. Philly beat KC, says Lysandra. Yeah, apparently. All right, let's go to the alt screen. Billy Voles up in here, putting up them Vikings emojis. What's up, Billy Voles? All right, so as I mentioned, 0-1 are the Falcons. Vikings 1-0. It's a 9/14, 2025, 5:20 Mountain Time, 5:20 West Coast Time, 8:20 East Coast Time. Let's see what we got. Stat leaders for these two teams. Well, I think I got to take this screen down a little bit. Maybe not. Maybe I don't like this screen. Let me see if I can fix this. I don't think I like it. Let's turn that. Let's try this one. Let's try this one here, y'all. I guess that is correct. All right, well, stat leaders. Here. We got McCarthy for the Vikings, 143 yards a game, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. Penix, almost 300 yards a game, 1 touchdown, no picks. Bijan Robinson, Vikings going to have to stop the run tonight because the Falcons got them a good one. Bijan Robinson, he did have a rough week last week. It looks like 12 rushes for 2 yards. The Vikings, Mason, the offseason acquisition, big deal, looked really good last week in limited duty. Let's go Rams, says Bob Perez. How was your daughter's went? I don't have a daughter. Chris 6 in the house. Go Dodgers. Wait, this ain't baseball. Wrong stream. What's up, Chris? Strictly Hydra in the house. I am having a weird pain right here. Weird pain on the right side. Kirk Cousins must feel like a complete fool being in Minnesota tonight. Did anyone see me on Newsmax yesterday? I don't even know who you are, Bob Perez. I wouldn't know you if I saw you. Word Salad in the house. What's up, Word Salad? Word Salad up in here, up in here. So who we got? So looks like the Falcons are with Young Ho Koo. They're without Jack Nelson, and they're without James Pierce, their defensive end. He's questionable. Vikings, Harrison Smith still out, are questionable. Addison is out, suspended by the NFL, and Okuda out due to a concussion. All right, let's continue down. Team comparisons, y'all. Team comparison: the Falcons 14th in the NFL in points per game. The Vikings 6th. Points against 21st to 22nd. So that's a push. Total yards against: Falcons 8th, Vikings 17th, advantage Falcons. Total yards per game: Vikings 254, Falcons 358, advantage Falcons. Passing yards per game: 4th to 28th. A lot of these are advantage Falcons, so I don't think I want to read them anymore. I don't think I want to read them. Here are the betting odds according to BetMGM, y'all. BetMGM, no sponsorship. Call me, y'all. Call me. The Vikings are a 3.5-point favorite in this one. 3.5 points. They are minus 175 on the money line. The Falcons plus 145. The over/under for total points is 44.5. 44.5. On the money line bets, you got 87% of it on Minnesota. 52% of the money though. Point spread bet, you've got 72% of the bets on the Vikings. 22% of the money though. That's weird. Total points, it seems like folks think that the under is going to hit. Under is going to hit apparently with 93% of the bets and 93% of the money on the under. On the under, yo. So typical for young quarterbacks, right? Typical for young quarterbacks at the NFL level. You're not thinking they're going to go out and throw for 303. You know what I mean? You're not thinking that's a deal. But we'll see. We will see here in just a few, it looks like. Just a few. Let's go back to the main, y'all. Let's go back to the main. They're on NBC right now. They're showing the Chiefs Eagles game highlights. Perez, not Perez. Harrison Smith out. I don't have a horse in this race. Bet Vikings all. That means bet Atlantis is strictly Hydra. Nope, that's not what it means, strictly Hydra. You're completely wrong. Watch this. Watch this shizat right here. Bet Vikings 10,000. Let's get your all's prediction in the chat, y'all. Get your predictions in the chat. Who's going to win and what's the score going to be? Nufo in the house. Nufo in the house. Totally missed the Dodger game. Thank you, Cowboys. I survived week 2. I got it. This is my score for this game, y'all. This is my score. I'm going to say 23. I got it 23-20 Vikings. 23-20 is my prediction. Again, no pen to write it down. So 23-20. So we're about 15 minutes to kickoff, chat. 15 minutes to kickoff. I think last week's stream started out just as slowly. I think we only had like 30 or 40 in here. I think we only had just a few. It's tough to break through on this NFL side, y'all. Tough on the YouTube streets. Definitely tough in these YouTube streets. Let's Go to the main here. I don't know if I'm hidden or any of that weird shit. Let me see if I come up at all. I came up. I came up on my search anyway. Who's this guy on Football Nation? Who is that dude? Who is that guy? Football Nation got him some help. What is going on? What is going on here? All right. Anyway, that's a shocker right there. What's up, my guy? 2014 Vikings all day, says Jerry M. What's up, Jerry? TQ predicts 23-18. 23-18. Billy says 30-20. Hammer puts 69-69 on the Vikes. What's up? I got the game on TV, but I'm here to support the cause. Val rocks. Appreciated you, Bucks. Yeah, I expect that the vast majority of people that watch most of my streams are also watching the game. They basically hang out in here to cheer on their team. Cheer on their team, y'all. But hit the like, y'all. Hit the like. That helps me out big time in the YouTube algorithm. It helps me out pretty good. But sub if you're new. Give the video a like. Current subscriber count on the channel. Current subscriber count is 25,485. So I'm really hoping that we easily acquired 25.5 tonight on the subscriber side. Current V homie count, those are the members, is 235 to y'all. 235. What's up? I got the game. Yeah, well, that's the same comment I just read. Chat not exactly moving at a pace. I never get the Dodgers games. I only watch it with you, Val, says Jukebox. Oh, yeah, the vast majority, I think, kind of. I could be wrong there. I could be wrong. Analytics, though, my analytics this week are showing a telling tale on the channel. We're starting to get a lot of new eyes on the channel, a lot of new eyes. I've got 70% of the people that come in here don't subscribe. They haven't subscribed. That number, though, going up. The subscriber count is going up, though, so it obviously helps. The more eyes you get, the more subscriptions you get, and the bigger your channel grows. So encourage there. I did see my demographics, meaning the age that looks at the show, is starting to even out across all of the matrix. So that's a good thing. So I imagine I'm battling a little bit, not being in the football algorithm yet, and that's fine. That's fine because it's still Dodger season, y'all. Still Dodgers. We're still trying to win a World Series, and I think this is probably my only football game for the next 6 days. I'm not going to do tomorrow night's games. I'm not going to do Thursday night. I could do a surprise stream next Sunday if the Vikings Bengals game is shown in my area. There's like a 1 in 3 chance that could occur, I guess. But as of now, the plan after this stream tonight is Dodgers for Monday through Saturday. Dodgers, Dodgers, Dodgers. Bet Falcons 10,000. Kubler. Just follow the Dodgers on VST and ESPN Gamecast. No TV. Oh. 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 The whole reason I found your channel was I was looking for a way to watch my Dodgers, checked out a few streams, and use was my favorite. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Jukebox Johnny. I am still stunned. I'm stunned now that I'm dealing with another corporation. My man over there in the nation has a sit-in guy, and he's wearing a tie too. What do we got, y'all? About 5 minutes. About 5 minutes to kickoff, chat. You done, Clowny. Your day's over. Dodgers, Dodgers, Dodgers. Theo, will you cry if the Vikings go 2-0? Maybe. There is a chance, Mix. There is a chance. There is a chance. There is a chance, Mick, that I could go to bed tonight with bobblehead Francis. Bobblehead Francis. There is a chance. His Cowboys won, says T. Kubler. Throwing some points in the kitty for all the Vikings betters, says Kubler. I came for the Dodgers, but got hooked on Val's rugged good looks. Yeah, yeah. That's it, man. That's what happens, Theo. It happens to a lot of people. Same thing probably happened to Chris, Kubler, Jukebox Johnny. Every one of them. Every one of them was probably the same affliction. Probably the same thing occurred. I can't wait to watch the me kissing the bobblehead. COO has left me alone, y'all. COO has left me alone for the Vikings game. She went to her sisters. She did feed me. She did feed both Thor and I before she left. But I am. It's me and Thor. That's it. That's it. With my son moving out, it's just me and Thor tonight, y'all. We are all alone. Val, I watched you last year for the World Series, found you this year, and said, "Hey, it's the World Series guy." Oh, really? You didn't know that I did Dodger games? Oh, I didn't know that. I mean, World Series is a Dodger game. I do all the Dodger streams almost seems like. I really want to get one of these Viking jerseys, the throwback ones. I don't know why I haven't done it yet. Probably because I said I wouldn't buy another Viking thing until they win a Super Bowl. But I wish I had one of these jerseys that they're going to wear tonight because they are absolutely sick. COO tapped out, says Van Kuren, and she took a bunch of the shrimp cocktail with her. Not all of it. There's still some here. Atlanta in all white tonight. Atlanta in all white. You just thought I was doing MLB in general. Chris, you wouldn't believe what I've done on this channel, bro. I've done the Nathan's hot dog eating contest. I've done uh, World Cup soccer. I've done Team USA soccer. I've done Olympic soccer. I've done hockey, basketball, baseball, football. What you laughing at, Marky Do? What you laughing at? Pooh? Yeah, they're in the classics tonight, Cubes. They're in the classics, bro. All right, let me go ahead and do what I do, before this thing kicks off. He's done cornhole. I've never done cornhole, I don't think. I think the Nathan's hot dog contest was the weirdest one. I think that was probably the weirdest. Done some baseball games at a racetrack, or at least tried until it got rained out. This is Chris. Did Vegas Formula One? That's right. I did the F1 stream. I did that F1 stream. I've done streams at all times of the day. I've done them at 3 o'clock in the morning, my time. I've done them at early morning. I've done them midday. I've done them late night. I just wanted to hear you say cornhole. Great job. Go Thor. This is Pale Rider. Pale Rider in the house, y'all. Pale Rider up in here, up in here. So I've got the scores from around both the NFL and Major League Baseball scrolling on the bottom of the main and the secondary screens for y'all. That's right. I did NASCAR for a lot of time. Yep, yep, yep. I did NASCAR as well. Asian baseball games, 3 a.m. Yeah, I did NASCAR. We did well with NASCAR until CeeLo came around and started showing the actual in-car cameras. Then it kind of killed me. And then Harvick retiring ended it. I have literally no interest in it. Yep, I've done the outside videos with General Thor, Michael Phelps. All right, here we go. We're going to listen to my girl here, y'all. You know I'm going to be quiet while she's singing because I got to get down. I got to get down, especially when it's the Vikes. That's why we're waiting all day for Sunday night. Get it. Get it, baby. Lakers games. Come to play. Left to say. I've been waiting all day for Sunday night. All day for Sunday night. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. She's a baddie. there used to be a guy on. There used to be a guy. Every time I streamed on Sunday night, he would type Carrie Underwood boner in the chat. Every damn time. The play-by-play hot dog eating was one of the Val's classic shows. Come on, home opener for these Vikes, y'all. Sold out U.S. Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota. J.J. McCarthy. Locked in. Collinsworth and Tirico in the booth. It is Underwood, right? I don't know. We might be in trouble viewer-wise, y'all. I got some paint drying in my house. Can you come broadcast that? I could think about it. Look at McCarthy coming out. Looking like Tommy frickin' Kramer, baby. Looking like Tommy Kramer wearing that 9. Let's go. Let's go. Just be under your wood. Bada bing, bada boom. I might get out of control in this one, y'all. There might not be nobody in here, but I might get out of control. I don't know if I'm like, I don't know. It's kind of weird. Hoo-wee. I'm still okay, apparently. I'm still okay. Justin Jefferson, Aaron Jones Jr., Drake London for the other guys, B. John. Waiting all day for Sunday night. What's Max doing? Is he doing a janky game? Yeah, jankies. Them damn jankies. Where's the buzzballs? They're in the fridge. They're in the fridge, ready to go. 63 up in here. At least it's a game you care about. Absolutely, bro. I'm excited. I am freaking hyped. I am hyped, man. I am hyped, man. That shit got me fired up last week. Got me fired up last week. The Dodgers go out and take care of business today. Now we got 3 tough ones against the Phillies. 3 tough ones against the Phillies starting tomorrow. I did my prediction earlier, and I don't remember what it was. Let me see if I can find it. I had the Vikings winning by 3, I believe. Vikings 23, Falcons 20. Shabuzi. I don't know. Is that what it was? A toe? Val's best show ever was in the backyard with the COO and Thor while wearing a Cabana Boy outfit. I need BJ to have a bad game due to fantasy opponents is Van Kuren. Scott Nichols, look at what you've done to your name, Nichols. What the hell, bro? What is that? Scott Nichols, Joey Logano finished 22 place today at Michigan. Is your name? I don't know about Burrow. I just saw him go into the locker room, y'all. That's all I know. Clayton GM Hollow says 21-27 Vikes. I think that was an OnlyFans episode, says T Kubler. Oh, where's my gloves? Where the hell are my gloves? All right, so we've decided that the gloves are now the offensive gloves. The gloves are now offensive. Here we go. NFL logo. US Bank Stadium, baby. Still haven't gone there. Still haven't gone there. Maybe never will, y'all. Let's be honest. All right, Stark interviewing JJ. JJ had his first son, I believe this week. Last week, 13 for 20, 143 yards, 2 touchdowns and a pick. Also 25 rushing yards and a tutty. He also has some ligament issues. Oh no. Similar to Purdy. What's up, Obe? Everett Tauscher in the house. We won't talk about your Bears today, Everett. We won't talk about them. Joe Burrow, get well soon, buddy, says Dog Catcher. Tomorrow night, Everett, let's go Raiders, says Jukebox. Ligaments could be out weeks. What's up, Everett? Come on, let's get up on these fools early. Let's get up on them early. All right, again, I hate the sideline hats this year. I don't know what that shit is. It reminds me of an old Kango hat, Kango baseball hat. Lame. I do like the sweatshirt that O'Connell has on, though. Raheem Morris, the coach of the Falcons, his second year. Last year he was 8-9. They made some noise in the postseason, I believe. All right, we've made it all the way to almost kickoff, all the way to almost kickoff, and I haven't had anyone make a crack about some male cheerleader. So thank you for that. Jared Allen, baby. Jared Allen headed out to sound the Gallahorn, baby. Hall of Fame inductee this year, one of my favorite Vikings of all time, 69, is up there about to sound the Gallahorn after leading the faithful in the Skull chant, baby. Skull! 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 Sound it! Sound the horn! Let's go, baby! Bengals have a bye. They play the Vikes. Whatever. Toe Burrow, underrated comment of the week. All right, we kicking off. They get the ball first. They get the $1 million football first. Yahoo was slow to update last week. Let's see if they do better this time. Kick away. It'll go out of the back of the end zone. Here comes Michael Penix and company. Michael Penix and company coming out. I don't know. I think it took Yahoo quite a bit to get started the other day. Kyle Rachel Quenga, welcome to the Berserkers. General Thor will be proud. So they'll start out at, what, the 20? Come on, defense. Come on. No bullshitting today. They'll start out at the 35. Penix in the shotgun. It's a handoff. Bijan going left. Gets through. Big run. Big run. Takes it all the way inside the Viking 40. Inside the Viking 40. Huge pickup. Huge pickup. Just a zone run to the left side. What is this crap on Yahoo, chat? Get to the game. What are you doing? First and 10 from the Viking 40. Shotgun formation for Penix. Hands it Bijan, going right this time. Another big hole. And he'll take it all the way to the 23. Huge, huge start for Bijan. Huge, huge start for Bijan Robinson. Sorry about the stat page, y'all. Sorry about it. It's just not doing nothing. It keeps showing commercials. First and 10 now from the 24. Not an ideal start. Handoff. Why wouldn't you? Robinson again. The Falcons have entered the red zone. I think I remember what emoji I forgot to put in now. Shit. Yep, forgot the red zone emoji. All right, Falcons already in the red zone, y'all. Just 90 in the house. Second and 5. Shotgun formation. Bijan behind Penix. Tight end here down low. Handoff. All right, tackled this time. Tackled at the line of scrimmage. Tackled at the line of scrimmage. All right, I'm pissed. I'm pissed. I'm going to try something else here. I'm going to try something else here. All right, so now it's a 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4 is the down and distance. All right, timeout, Atlanta. And it's loud. It's loud in the bank, y'all. It is loud. So what do these yodels do? I mean, these guys, they want to do better than ESPN, and they just continue to screw up their stuff. Crazy to me. Just crazy to me. All right, come on. 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4 from the 18. Defense needs to come up big, holding the 3. Holding them 3 here. Penix in the shotgun. Moves Bijan up. Vikings showing heavy pressure. They back out of it. Flag on the play. Flag on the play. False start on the offense. Let's go, baby. Back them up. Back them up. Yeah, I don't know how this is going to work, y'all. Let's see. I think I hate it, but we'll see. 3rd and 9 is the down and distance. The ball now sits outside of the red zone. Penix back to pass. Time. Throws it. Caught. Kyle Pitts gets it, but he's tackled short of the first down. What does Atlanta do here? What does Atlanta do here? Do they go for it? They're lining up to go for it. They're back in the red zone too, I bet. All right, they're not getting the play in fast enough. Penix hands over his helmet. 11:42 clock running here in the first quarter. It's a 4th and 1. 4th and 1. 3 on the play clock. 3 on the play clock. Here we go. Another flag. Another flag. They're doing their job. Let's go. They're doing their job at US Bank Stadium, baby. Penix is like that dude in the meme. I can't hear shit. I can't hear shit out here. The echoing vastness of Valhalla. All right, they're going to kick the field goal here. Oh, he made it. I thought he missed it. Oh, no. What's the field goal thing? They almost didn't get that, y'all. They almost didn't get it. All right, let me put that scoring play up. I am so mad about Yahoo, y'all. Come on now. Trash. Trash, trash, trash. Yeah, he apparently he made it. I thought he missed it, oh. I really did. All right, here we go. They finally fixed this crap. Let's move the $1 million football over here to the Vikes. Let's bring this up. All right, there we go. Rob Parsons in the house. What's up, Parsons? Yeah, I forgot to put field goal in there. Yeah, glad they didn't get 7. They were running all over us. They were running all over us. Nufo in the house. Yeah, that the guy that Young Ho Koo is out for the Falcons, y'all. He is out. More than a little concerned about the 90 in the chat, y'all. More than a little. It's crazy. That is crazy, crazy. Refresh this again, see if I'm hidden. Yeah, I'm getting just obliterated. There's another one playing the audio. What channel TV show has Vegas Basketball Aces women game 7 p.m.? Who the hell knows, Corey? What the fuck? Who the hell knows who's showing the Vegas Basketball Aces women? What the hell would you come in a Viking stream and ask that for? Oh my God. Price brings it out 20, 25, down at the 22. All right, McCarthy and the boys coming out. 49 has got rid of their kicker, Moody. New guy missed an extra point. Fucking unbelievable, Mick. This shit's unbelievable. Yeah, sometimes, y'all. Sometimes. I think I'm going to break down on stream one day. I literally think I might lose my shit. I literally might lose my shit. From the 27. McCarthy, back to pass. Thrown. Not ideal. Short gain of about 2. What's up, James Van Kuren? Did I just lose his shit again? Not completely. Not completely, but a little bit. Especially when I just looked at the numbers. Especially when I just looked and I got 90 in here. And I put on the best fucking show on the internet. 2nd and 8. Put Jefferson in motion. It's a pitch coming this way. Jones, we get nothing. The Atlanta defense up to the task. Jones gets nothing. Going to make it 3rd and long. I don't give a fly. There's Shelby. I was worried about you, Shelby. I was wondering where you been. Shelby Minnick up in here. All right, it's a 3rd and 7. McCarthy in the shotgun, running back Jones to his right. They put a receiver in motion to the far side. McCarthy steps up, pump fakes, going to try to take on a defender. He'll be real close. Took on Bates, the safety. So it's going to be just short. Oh, challenge that shit. All right, they're saying we're lining up. We're lining up here on a 4th and inches. We don't get it, y'all. I don't think we got it. Not much of a tush push. I really don't care for going for it there either, but Falcons take over. On the 36th, the Falcons are going to take over. Isn't this the Angel Reese fan club, says DB? I got a challenge flag. He didn't throw it. He didn't throw it. Oh, he fumbled it too. Stupid decision. 1st and 10 for the Falcons. Already up by 3. It's a handoff going right. Bijan. He's a beast. Gain of about 6. 7 according to Yahoo. Should have challenged it, says James Van Kuren. I don't think they'd have got it, bro. Yeah, I don't think they'd have got it. He fumbled it. We should have challenged the 3rd down play. I agree. 8:45, clock running here in the first quarter. 2nd and 4 is the down and distance. Penix in the shotgun. Running back behind him, Bijan fakes the handoff. We get to him. A screen. Screen to Bijan. And a first down. First down. And they are right inside the red zone again. Horrible start to this game for the Vikings. Bud Grant rolling over in his grave. Yeah, he fumbled it on the sneak. It would be awesome if the Falcons realize they have other players on the field besides Bijan Robinson. Why? Wait a minute. They said this is incomplete. Incomplete. So incomplete. I'm missing the bikini noodling championship for this, so it better be a good game, says Hammer. Season is going to be fun, says Shelby. Yeah, it is, girl. I hope it is. I hope so. I sure don't like how this has started, though. God, those jerseys are beautiful. The throwbacks, that should be our uniform, y'all. That should be our every week uniform right there when we're at home. It's just absolutely stunning. What's up, dude? McBoob. All right, they're getting loud on that end, y'all. They're loud. 3rd and 3 now is the down and distance. 3rd and 3. If we can hold them to another field goal here, I feel pretty decent. Or maybe a little pick six. Or a scoop and score. Shotgun formation, running back to the left of Penix. Trips left. One wide receiver up top. Falcons going right to left. Ball snap. Penix crosser. Caught. First down. Kyle Pitts on the reception. You bastard. No, I mean, Pitts is tall. Metellus just teeny. A linebacker versus a tight end. Sadness. Freaking sadness, chat. It's all good because Valhalla is up in here. Kirk Cousins went to Michigan State. Are they setting up the Falcons like last week? I don't think that's the goal here. We're just getting whooped. From the 15, Penix shotgun. 2 running backs back there. Back to pass. Throws it on the right side. Knocked out of bounds. Bijan Robinson. If you're a if you got Bijan or are a Falcons fan, you love what's going on here in the first quarter. 7:35, clock running. Oh, Metellus is a safety. I thought he was one of our LBs. Full grown man. Full grown man. Forgot the red zone emoji, Everett. Damn it. Forgot it. All right, shotgun again. Penix. Time. Throws it over the middle. Incomplete. Incomplete, chat. So another opportunity to hold him to the field goal here. Metellus went to Michigan. You're welcome, says Dude McBoob. Dude McBoob, our new viewer, y'all. Welcome to the stream. 3rd and 5. Penix in the shotgun, single running back to his right. Back to pass. Steps up. Gonna run this side. Throws it, corner. A comebacker, incomplete. Incomplete, intended for Mooney. Metellus 5'11", 207. All right, here comes that kicker who just barely made his first field goal. I think I'm going to stay on the main, y'all. I don't know. I don't see any real difference in viewership when I'm on the main versus that stat screen. So let's go here and see what happens. Let's go here and see what happens. Field goal up. It's good. Falcons now up 6-0. 6-0. Oh, we about to get the ball again, ain't we? All right, let me put the score in the chat. I think I turned on auto ads today, so I'm not messing with that on the football side. I'm not worrying about ads on the football side. We'll let YouTube sort that shit out. All right, so it's 0. Hate the plus. To 6. Oops. 0 to 6. Val got a job at the dump. I might be if these Vikings don't do something or if I don't get more viewers on YouTube. I might have to get a job at the old dump. What's the temperature there? You're wearing gloves and a vest. I'm not wearing a vest. I'm wearing a polo. A little polo that's way too tight, by the way. This is a schmedium. I cannot speak for Val. New York Giants had 4 penalties in one drive, says Mark 63. Glove and vest support my team. Yeah, this is a polo. It was on clearance. Chris Six just hit 3 basketballs on the slots. 3 basketballs on the slots. Heat at home, ride receiver down the field away, says Pale Rider. Here we go, says Shelby. Yeah, so we're going to stay on the main, y'all. We're going to stay up here, up in here. I will put all the scoring plays in the chat. At the half, I will go over all the individual accolades. Simon Cowell in that shirt. All the time, we'll never win the Super Bowl this way, says Pale Rider. Is that a children's extra, extra large? It's actually a men's extra, extra large. Clearance shit is the best, says Everett. All right, what do we got? 6:48 to go here in the first quarter. I am that annoying. You should put a warning for those who get seizures due to all the flashing lights, says Dude McBoob. Or Dude McBoob. Or Dude McBoob. You could go yourself. They're running it back. Running it back. Let's go, baby. 20. Flag on the play. Steve Santa Maria. It's Tua size, says Van Kuren. Holding on us. They aren't flashing fast enough, says Everett. Kirk Cousins helped the Falcons game plan against KOC, I bet, says Clayton. Handoff. Bounces it to the outside, does Jones. Cuts it upfield to the 20. So a 7-yard gain for Aaron Jones Sr. Jones will probably run for 6 yards here, says Dude. Keep going. Keep going, bro. Dallas's old quarterback Romo's son kicking for the Falcons. This is Shelby. Handoff. Jones again, this time left. They get him by the ankle. They get him by the ankle. Very little or no gain. 1 yard gain. 1 yard gain there. He sounds like an airplane rider to me, dog catcher. That's what I'm thinking. He sounds like he might like to fly in airplanes. So 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. McCarthy in the shotgun. Back to pass, and McCarthy is sacked. McCarthy is sacked on the play. Our first flight of the evening. All right, Vikings going to punt it from their own end. Punts away. $1 million football over to the Falcons. Yeah, another slow start, Mick. Another slow start. We could easily be down 14-0, man. We could easily be down 14-0 with them getting the ball. 4:35 to go in the first quarter. Capiana in the house. Capiana up in here, up in here. It was for dude's own good, says Everett. Everything I do it for boob. I like Mason a lot, Van Kuren. I like Mason a lot, but I don't think he can tote the rock for a whole game. McCarthy's still getting up to NFL game speed. What's up, Kepi? What happened to Dude McBoob? There's this fucking alt too. Rex Kramer. Check your mail, kind sir, says Shelby Minnick. Okay. All right, checking my mail. That's code for check your PayPal when Shelby says it. Shelby Minnick, a $25 Valhalla direct donation to the channel via PayPal. Thank you so much, Shelby. Thank you so much, Shelby, for that $25 Valhalla. I'm afraid to put it in here. I'm not going to lie to y'all, though, because this thing's been doing something weird since the last update. I'll try, though. I'm definitely going to try. All right, so Theo yesterday, Shelby today. All right, a throw to the right there takes it out to the 30. Thank you, Shelby. Thank you, girl. 103 in the house, y'all. All right, Vikings get called for illegal contact to add injury to whatever. It's just like last week, y'all. I don't know. Do they have a comeback in them? 4:26 clock running here. Thank you, Shelby. Thank you. This thing don't happen without you, Theo, everybody. Everybody. Handoff up the middle. A different running backs this time. Algier. Gain of 5. Where the hell are they? 3:52 clock running here in the first quarter. You got hit with an online slot machine commercial? They targeted the wrong person? Falcons will falter in the second half, says Van Kuren. It's a little scary, y'all. 100 in the chat. It's scary. 2nd and 5. Up the middle, Algier. It's going to be a first down, y'all. That's going to be a first down. Let's get some runs, says Everett. All right, 1st and 10. 1st and 10. Shotgun formation for Penix. The ball sits on the 45. Throw, caught. Again, the tight end, Pitts. Pitts having a hell of a game. Vikings don't have any corners that are tall enough. Yeah, this is ugly, y'all. This could be absolutely ugly. This could be ugly on the YouTube side. This could be ugly on the Viking side. This could just be straight up ugly. First and 10. Ball sits on the Viking 44. A flag has been thrown. Oops. False start on the offense. The Vikings cannot let the crowd get out of this game, y'all. If this crowd loses support, we're done. We've got all these penalties on them because of this crowd, but if we keep giving up points, they're going to shut it down. We need something big to happen right now. 1st and 15. Ball on the 48. Penix in the shotgun, running back behind him. Fakes it to Robinson, rolls right. Caught. London fumbled it. Drake London catches it, fumbles it. The Vikings pick it up, and it's going to be Minnesota Viking football on the fumble. Which one's fumble? I don't know. One of these buttons. Go! There it is. Give us the $1 million football, bitch. Give it to us. We needed it, y'all. We needed that shit. I said it just before it happened. Isaiah says Vikings can pull off any comeback. Did Val kind of call that? I did kind of. I didn't predict it necessarily, but I said it needed to happen. I did say that we needed it to happen. I know, bro. I just couldn't find the button. Go! Will it into existence, Tail Rider. You got to will it into existence, my man. My fumble emoji is missing. Yeah, I don't have a lot of them up there. I forgot to put the red zone one up there too, like a moron. Now, say you need a long TD run now. We need a long TD pass. They got to get Justin Jefferson involved. They got to get Jefferson involved. Enough of this tiddly dunk crap. Let's get the best wide receiver in the NFL involved. Yep, we need some points too. So 128 to go in the first quarter, y'all. 128 to go in the first. Atlanta up 6-0. Atlanta has squandered 3 big opportunities already, y'all. They have squandered 3 big opportunities in this football game. They bomb. Let's go JJ, says Everett. Let's go both JJs. Eric Wilson, takeaways. Drake London, man. Drake London fumbles it. Man, Atlanta's got some talent, y'all. London, another tall receiver. But Wilson smacked that shit. Said, give me that fucking football. Hunched it out. Hunched it out. Wearing that 55. Famous in Viking lore. 1st and 10 from the 32. JJ under center fakes the handoff, the throw. This side caught. Justin Jefferson. First down. First down. General Thor was in on that play, says Shelby. Punch ball brought to you by Hawaiian Punch. Rock'em Sock'em Robot. All right, that ball now on the 42, I believe. 2nd and 1. JJ under center here. Single setback behind him. They bring the tight end in motion, then send him back. It's a handoff going left. Mason. And Mason gets stopped for a loss of 2. Loss of 2 on the play. Bad spot by the refs there, says Mick. No first down, says Mick. Oh, that's right. I called first down too, didn't I, Mick? My bad. I thought it was a first. All right, 3rd and 2. Big 3rd and 2. This will be the last play if they don't let it run down here in the first. A handoff up the middle. Mason. Now we got a first. Now we got a first, y'all. That's going to end the first quarter. After one quarter in Minnesota here on Sunday Night Football, Falcons 6, Vikings 0. Again, I am not messing with the ads for the football side, y'all. I'm letting the YouTube do their thing. Hopefully we'll see if it helps. It might have been a mistake. It might have been an egregious mistake on my part. I'll be right back. For a fresh set of downs. Let's go Vikings, says Shelby. First quarter over already. Yep. Already over. Come on, man. Let's make something happen here. Let's make something happen. I might turn off these ads, y'all. Have you been getting a lot of them? Have you guys been getting a lot of ads? I might turn them off because it sure as hell ain't working. All right, so the nation saw he was in trouble having that one guy, so he's already made his return. I'm up there, y'all. At least on my search, I am. At least on mine. Not too many ads. I've only had one ad. Okay, well, I'll leave it and see what happens, I guess. All right, they're interviewing O'Connell. All right, Vikings now, after the switch, are going from right to left on your TV screen. It's a 1st and 10 from the 43. McCarthy fakes the handoff, a screen to the running back, and a short gain there for Mason. Just a little short gain on the check down screen to Mason for a 2-yard gain. The tackle, Billy Bowman Jr. for the Falcons. Richard Anders over under 27. I think easy. I think easy 27. Stacy E. Country Kane, my woman is a hardhead. She won't turn the game on. She is watching her reaction show. McCarthy rolling this way. He'll go out of bounds after a short gain. A gain of about 2, tackled by Billy Bowman again. Billy Bowman again, going to make it 3rd down. Gotcha. Steve Santamaria, Vikings got a purple shirt. Yeah. I love these jerseys, y'all. They are so sick. This is our best look right here. This is our best look. 3rd and 6 is the down and distance. Trips right. Single setback. McCarthy going right side. High, but it's caught. It's caught. 1st down. 1st down, Vikings. McCarthy to Naylor for a 12-yard gain. 12-yard gain on the play. All right, Check gets quiet on me. Go Vikings, says Kepiana. Betting open, y'all. McCarthy 1st and 10. Mason the sole setback. McCarthy under center. Handoff Mason. Cuts left. Upfield. There we go. Nice little 6-yard gain. 6-yard gain on the ground. Quit dancing in the hole and run it up. Quit dancing in the hole and run it upfield, boys. Lots of good receivers, says Isaiah Moore. Better question, over under 40. You're getting dangerous there, Richard. Under? I don't know, though. All right, flag on the play. False start on us. Come on, bro. False start called on one of the linemen. Sorry I'm so quiet. I'm eating pizza, says Corber. And dancing in the hole. That's a new one. She likes your commentary in the comments, says Stacy. Vikings are moving, says Mick. I hope we don't do them stupid penalties. McCarthy in the shotgun on a 2nd and 9. Handoff up the middle. Mason again. Mason leans backwards and fights. 8-yard gain. 8-yard gain. He'll be just shy of a first. Just shy of the first down. Come on, Francis. Come on, Francis. You could do it. Francis, look at me. You could do it, Francis. Go down. Score a touchdown, Francis. Go down. Score a touchdown, Francis. 3rd and 1. Handoff. Mason. First down, Vikings. Man, I hate falsies. What does that mean? OT's got to stop jumping too soon. Old school football, says Isaiah Moore. False advertising? All right, 109 up in here, 62 likes, 2,000 views. 1st and 10 is down and distance. Ball sits on the 30-ish. McCarthy in the shotgun fakes a throw, and he's going to get sacked. Leonard Floyd in on the sack of McCarthy. Oh, false start falsies? I wasn't sure. Now it's a 2nd and 18, y'all. You got to get at least half of this back right here. Shotgun formation. McCarthy. Time over the middle. Incomplete. Went right through the intended receiver, Hawkinson. Let's go Vikings, says Billy Bowles. Let's go Vikings, says Shelby. So now it's a 3rd and 18. So they didn't get half. McCarthy empty backfield. McCarthy back to pass. Fires. Nice. No, Thielen. Thrown to Thielen. They're saying it's a catch. 1st down Vikings. 1st down Vikings. Atlanta might challenge this. It's in. Down to the ground. Down to the ground. Yeah, that's a 1st down, baby. 1st down, ball inside the red zone. Back to pass. End zone. Caught at the 1 by Jalen Naylor. 1st down, baby. 1st down. 1st and goal. A rope from McCarthy to Naylor on the right side. Frozen rope. Fire. Damn. 10 guys on the field for the Falcons on that play. You're supposed to have 11, you idiots. McCarthy 5 for 6 for 59 yards on this drive. He's under center here. I think that's Mason, the sole setback. They bring a receiver in motion, fakes a pitch. McCarthy fumbles it, gets up, gonna throw it. Incomplete, intended for Jefferson. McCarthy recovered his own fumble there and then tried the scatter drill. It was like a weird option, a fake of an option or some shit. I don't know. McCarthy quick to get to it though. Woo! Come on now. 14 plays, 66 yard. It's taken 7:56 off the clock. The ball sits on the 2. McCarthy under center. 2nd and goal. A flag. Delay a game on the Vikes. How do you do that? How do you do that shit? How do you do that? Come on, man. KOC with stupid junk plays in the red zone. I'm a simple kind of gal. I don't wear much makeup at all, says Kepiana. Hawkinson touchdown, please, says Van Kuren. Second and goal. The ball's on the 7. McCarthy under center, fakes the handoff. McCarthy sacked. McCarthy sacked at the 13. Jalon Walker, 7-yard loss. Third and goal. Third and goal. KOC's talking into McCarthy's earpiece too long, says Kubler. $125 in the house, 62 likes, just over 2,000 views. My average watch time, 242, y'all. That means I'm not being found in the search. I'm not being found. Third and goal. Back to pass, McCarthy. He's going to run it, but it'll go down as a sack. Fuck. McCarthy sacked by Ruke Orahoro and James Pierce Jr. for a 1-yard loss. Will Reichert out for the field goal attempt. Will Reichert, second season in the NFL, from the right hash mark. Kick is up, 33-yarder, good. All right, so the Vikings get on the board. They get on the board. 7:06 to go in the second half in a game that's just flying by, absolutely flying by. 6-3 Falcons. 6-3 Falcons. Just keep the game close. Vikings field goal. Paste. Bro Sim, welcome to the Berserkers. General Thor will be proud. Typical Vikings football, cheese and rice. Neither team taking advantage of opportunities. Facts. I don't know. An impressive game for the Falcons, I think, so far, other than their inability to score when they get downfield there. They've got the sacks. They got the quarterback sacks. They got the big plays in the run game. They've got big games in the pass game. Vikings totally getting outplayed in this first half, but the Vikings hold the advantage in the turnover game, and we're close. I guess we're within 3, right? Atlanta has the worst pass rush in the league, yet the Vikings make it look like a Hall of Fame front 7. Yeah, we just not getting no play in here. Let me try something else. At least on mine, I'm coming up in the search, y'all. I had a nice look at US Bank Stadium in the night sky. Too freaking cool. $1 million football over to the Falcons. Like I said, we've got 7:06 remaining here. in the second quarter. Not impressive at all if you in red zone only 2 field goals. That's what I said. They've had trouble with the converting, right? A return 10, 15, 20. Taken down at the 22 after a short little fumble there. 22-yard line. The Falcons will start out. Falcons with 2 of their 3 timeouts remaining. 8675309. That's what they're playing. I don't know if I got the numbers right. 8675309. Everyone do a shot of whiskey. Fried Falcon for dinner tonight, says the Adventure's Guide. 1st and 10, Penix shotgun, got a fullback, running back. Handoff. B-John, who's just been gashing us today. Nice little rush of 7, right up the middle. Camera pans to Kirk Cousins, former Viking great, on the Atlanta sideline. Last year, he had 18 touchdowns, but he had 16 picks. 16 picks. Coming off that ACL injury. All right, here we go. Penix in the shotgun. B-John behind him. They got one wide out on either side. They're going left to right. Handoff. B-John. And I think he gets taken down. I think 3rd and 1. We could use a little false start here, football gods. We could use a little false start by the Falcons here. Please? I'm going to have to concentrate on not losing the peanuts. What does that mean? All right, we'll see you when you get back. I just thought I'd join Valhalla Sports, says Boyer. What's up, man? Some spider tech. Joey Wagner, Steeler streamer. Run up the middle. 1st down, Falcons. 1st down, bastards. What's up, Joey Wagner, Steeler streamer? Hey, no problem, buddy. No problem. JJ will get this game under control, says Joey. Vikings center Ryan Kelly is headed to the locker room. 104 in the house, 66 likes. We got 2,200 views. All right, Penix in the shotgun, single setback behind him. Yes, it's B-John. 2 wideouts to the left, a tight end roaming around here. Back to pass is Penix. Penix sacked by the Minnesota defense. Dallas Turner in on the sack of Penix. We got a collab for Steelers Vikings, says Wagner. All righty, buddy. I'll be calling you when we play. No, wait. We play next week, don't we? No, week after. That's the Ireland game, right, Joey? That's the old Ireland game. 2nd and 20. Ball sits on about the 25. We got throw over the middle. Incomplete. Incomplete. And for his trouble, he gets mollywopped by one of the Viking linebackers. Penix says, I can't hear shit. I can't hear shit with this thing on. 4th and 10 is a down and distance. A very loud U.S. Bank Stadium is the backdrop. 4:10 remaining in the second quarter. 3rd and 20. Vikings rush 5. Dumped to Robinson, right side. Get him out. Get him out. All right, 4th down, baby. 4th down. Give us that ball. Is football coming 3D? No. Whopping some mollies. Hold, please, says Pale Rider. This game so far is bowling shoes ugly, says John. What's up, John? Bunch of bloodthirsty Viking horde, says Dog Catcher. I like it. All right, punt. Give us that $1 million football. How about a big run back? Taken down right away. Taken down right away at the 11. Here we go. We're going on the offense. 3:23 remaining in the second quarter. As I mentioned, Vikings with all 3 timeouts remaining. Break out the horns, Val. I forgot. With 40, everything seems to melt together. Woohoo! Joey Wagner is up in here, says Shelby. Yeah, he was here, Shelby. Gila. I got no answer to why I'm not getting more people, y'all. I got zero answer. Very, very weird. I was here too, says John Corber. I could have been watching the Southwestern Wet Willie regionals, says John. Who's in the finals of that deal, John? Who's in the final? Play the horn, please. I don't have it on this setup, Ryder. Val, if I mail you my Chromebook, can you fix my font? Says BL Boyd. I got you, bro. Send it. Send it to P.O. Box 666, BL. I'll fix your font, bro. Did I hear that one and only Joey the Towel Wagner was in VST? He was. He was. I did notice, though, Parsons, when I went to visit him this morning, that the towel no longer displayed on the black filing cabinet. No longer is the towel on the black filing cabinet. The longboat to the Super Bowl, hopefully. Those are fixed like wrestling. The Devil's P.O. Box. That's terrible. That's terrible. Come on now. Let's go down and take the lead in this bitch before the half. Let's do it. Let's do it like a bunch of bloodthirsty Vikings. New center in. Handoff. Going right. All right, we take it out to the 20. Aaron Jones Sr. rushes up the middle for a 6-yard gain. All right, they're looking at the original center, Kelly, for a concussion. He's in the concussion protocol. So Michael Juergens is in. Juergens is in. 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. McCarthy in the shotgun, running back to his right. Back to pass. Throws it over the middle. Caught by Adam Thielen for a Minnesota Viking first down. First down. First down. First down. Good times. Good times, Parsons. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. 2:21. Clock running here. Second quarter. Vikings with all three. Oh, no. Vikings with all three. McCarthy under center. Back to pass. Looking. Throws it. Picked off. Picked off. Picked off by Billy Bowman Jr. He returns it. Vikings are saying that he landed out of bounds. Yep, that's going to be a pick, y'all. Wrong one. Perhaps I should mark those buttons. God damn it. What's the one thing you can't do here going into the half? You cannot give them the ball on their end. Jackwagon. I hate this team, man. I freaking hate them. So from the Viking 38, Atlanta takes over. Penix in the shotgun. It's a handoff to Bijan up the middle. Gain of 3. So we're at the 2-minute warning, y'all. Hunter and McCall are on the case. What does this button do? There's a group of 4 there, Parsons, and I don't know. I don't know is the honest answer.
Bruh.
Don't give the ball in their end. Run the ball up their ends. Billy Bowles just hit 3 puppies. Ain't that cute? Conforto should be a Viking receiver. Hardy Boys, Nancy Drew, y'all. We will get another takeaway. I feel the power of the Vikings defense as dog catcher. When in doubt, Val, F5. What's F5? Oh, here's F5, Parsons. Here's F5. Val, we need to solve the missing towel case. Get it? I get it. I know what you guys are doing. I don't know. I don't know the answer, yo. I don't have no inside information, and I ain't ratting out. I ain't ratting out Joey Wagner, Steeler streamer. I'm not ratting him out. I ain't no rat fink. I ain't no rat fink up in this bitch. I know at halftime I'm going to get me a buzzball. All right, I took those little pretzels that sucked and got rid of them. I got the ones that we got at the Costco. I got the Dots homestyle ones that we got at the Costco. These ones are delicious. These ones have some seasoning. Buttery flavor, baked to golden perfection, specially seasoned with a blend of bold spices, a satisfying crunch with a twist. A satisfying crunch with the old Twisterooski. 1:59 to go here in the second quarter. I have a clue too. A full motel for the next 8 days. Wow. Why? Why are they hanging out, Shelby? Alex, run, bitch, run! I thought he fumbled that shit. We got an injured Viking on the play. One of our captains. All right, so offsides on the Vikes, holding on the offense. So replay it. Falcons going to bring back Mariota next week. You like the ones with the peanut butter in the middle? I don't think they have those anymore. All right, we go to commercial. We go to a commercial. Makes sense, dog. Yeah, what did the cat say to the dog? He said, "What's up, dog?" What flavor? I don't know what she got me. I don't know what she got me. It will be a surprise. I tell her to always get me red. Crickets. Okay, see if you follow my logic here, Obe. Look for it in the trash, as that is the place most terrible towels get tossed. Michael Jackson. Tee. Red is not a flavor. Well, true, but so you got watermelon, and I think there's one other one. It looks like Renard's okay on the Vikings sideline. 2nd and 7 here for the Falcons. 156 to go. Where both teams are down to 2 timeouts. Penix in the shotgun. It's a handoff. Robinson right up the middle. Will be real close to a first. I hate it, y'all. I hate it when we have no run defense. It's freaking painful when they just run it up your gut like that. He's short. It's 3rd and inches. 3rd and inches. Penix under center. Fullback, running back. Easy first down. Falcons are in the red zone. Fuck. Just a wide open hole for Tyler Algier. Ball on the 19. Penix in the shotgun on a 1st and 10. Throws left. Caught. Algier thrown out of bounds after a 4-yard gain. 36 seconds to the half. Very curious stream, y'all. 2nd and 6. Back to pass as Penix throws it long. Left side corner. Incomplete. Incomplete, intended for Mooney. 33 seconds to go. It'll be 3rd and 6. All right, shotgun formation on a 3rd and 6. Penix in the shotgun. Back to pass, looking over the right. Throws. Incomplete. Incomplete. So what do they do here? They just kick a field goal, right? Oh man. All right, Romo back to try to get this field goal here from the left hash mark. 33-yard attempt. Kick is up. And again, it's very close, but it's good. Very close, but it's good. So 9-3, the Vikes will get a kickoff to them, I guess. Still a one-score game, so I guess there is something to be positive about. Who got the ball first in this game? Does anyone remember? I think they did. I think we get the ball after after halftime. I think. Yeah, so we will get the ball at the end of halftime. But there's 25 seconds remaining. Vikings with 2 timeouts. A big return here would be absolutely amazing. Kick is away. Bring it out. 10, 15, 20. Cutting across. Cutting across. Cuts back upfield. And he'll be down at the 20. So now 18 seconds. I wouldn't be shocked if McCarthy just kneels on this. Do you have a graphic for a safety? I don't, Hammer. I don't, buddy. AJ in the shotgun. Not sure I like this high snap. McCarthy steps up, tackled from behind. It'll go down as another sack. I think that's 4 sacks for the Falcons in the first half. An injured Falcon on the play. High snap, damn near into the end zone. All right, so this guy's down. When was the last fake field goal for a touchdown? January 7, 2024. Cardinals scored against Seattle. So it's Terrell Jr. who's injured, one of the DBs. One of the DBs, he got hurt when he changed direction, and he's grabbing that hamstring. Dog catcher be like an encyclopedia, Corber. Sheila, are you growling? Sheila had a rough day, y'all. I don't even see her in the chat, though. There she is. I'm outside watering my garden. I might scream, says Shelby. I might cuss. I might get red faced, says Shelby. This seems worse than the Bears game, even though we're only down 6. This is Clayton. All right, 2nd and 13. McCarthy in the shotgun. Vikings still with 2 timeouts. Come on, Vikes. Come on, Vikes. 2nd and 13. McCarthy, shotgun, trips left. McCarthy back to pass, looks left, throws it over the middle. Jefferson in the open. 40, 35, 32-yard line. What the fuck was that? Timeout, Minnesota. Timeout, Minnesota. Oh my goodness. You see Justin Jefferson that far open, that far downfield, you know some shit might happen. He turns it up and adds 15 to that bad boy. Thrown on an absolute laser from McCarthy. All right, so Reichert, they'll kick the field goal with just 2 seconds to go. Reichert lines up, right hash mark, a 51-yard attempt. 51-yard attempt. Kick is up. And it's good. Let's go, baby. Lego. 1, 2, 3. So we're at halftime, ladies and gentlemen. At halftime. Falcons 9, Vikings 6. Let's go. That was pretty snazzy. That was pretty friggin' snazzy. Skol Vikings. Let's win this game. Skol Vikings, honor your name. Let's get a first down. Let's get a touchdown. Rock 'em, sock 'em, fight, fight, fight. 9, 6, 9, 6, 9, 6, 9. Better than kneeling. No lie, bro. That took some balls there to let him fling it like that, y'all. Push the button, Val. Any button. Oop. All right, so halftime, y'all. I got to go get me a cup with some ice and a buzz ball. Val's so cute. I'll be right back, y'all. All right, chat. All right, chat. We are at halftime. At halftime, 9-6 in favor of the Falcons. COO hooked me up, y'all. She hooked me up. She got me 2 reds. She got me 2 reds, a green, which is an apple, and a blue. This red is my favorite. It's the Strawberry Rita, baby. The Strawberry Rita Buzzball, baby. And when you're absolutely one of the classiest mofos on the planet, you got to get you a fancy tumbler and put some ice in there. And then you got to crack the top of that bad boy. Crack the top and pour it properly. Pour it properly into that bad boy. Yeah, baby. Strawberry Buzzball activated. Halftime show. What should Val perform? Slayer? Bob Marley? All right, let's look at these. Let's look at these stats for those of you fantasy footballers. So there is the scoring by quarter. Scoring by quarter. Yeah, it's a sour apple. It's a sour apple. Nice. Let's freaking go San Diego. Snots. Snots? Head rubbing it, Val. This is Sheila. All right, here we go. Here's the scoring plays. It's a whole bunch of field goals, y'all. Whole bunch of field goals. I'll leave that up for a little bit. I'll leave it up for you folks that might have parlays going. Fantasy is life, says Everett. A buzzball perfectly poor, keenly critical. Bengals Joe Burrow may need surgery for turf toe. Oh no. Who's their backup? Who's Cincy's backup? Didn't Cincy get the guy that we cut? Patrick Mahomes being interviewed. Kansas City's first 0-2 start since 2014. Kansas City's first 0-2 start since 2014. Should have got a purple one. They don't have a purple. And that would likely be grape. And grape ain't my jam. All right, win probability for the Falcons now at 59%, y'all. Well, 53%. Win probability 53. Current odds here. Remember, the Vikings were favored by 3.5. Vikings were favored by 3.5 at the start of this one. The Falcons now a 1.5 point favorite. Their Falcons are now 110 on the money line. Vikings minus 115. The over/under has dropped from a pregame number of 44.5 to 36.5. Jake Browning, the backup, who's resigned to a 2-year in 2024. Ah, how many yards does Jefferson have? We about to get to that, bro. We're about to get to Jefferson's yards. He just got 50 on a big pickup there. He just got 50 on a biggie. All right, here are the individual player stats. Falcons in red. Why is my guy still up there? So Jefferson is 2 for 59. TJ, that boy. 2 for 59 on 3 targets. I'm going to leave these up for a minute. I'll be on the mic, but I'll be off the camera for a sec. All right, they're talking about Burrow right now. Does he need surgery? I'm going to try to go out and come back into this game. I'm going to go out and come back into this game and see if I can get, further close to live. There is a delay, obviously, but that's because I live in the sticks. Nope in the house. Thank God they're not running Bijan like they're supposed to. He would easily get 112. Bro, they've handed it to him like 80 times already. He's got 9 rushes. How many times you want him to hand it to him? Jesus. I don't want him to hand it to him one more time even. That's when I first met Sheila, Rob, DCO, Jeff, COO, 2019. Jay gonna ball the next half. How many times you want him to hand it to that fool? I wonder if the Peacock feed is faster. Let me go to that one. You guys tell me if I'm like way, way, way behind. Watch now. I pay for all these different services. Might as well see if one of them's better than the other. Drink a grape for the cause. Before the half says nope. All right, so they're showing the Cowboys giving the game ball out today. 6 lead changes in that Cowboys Giants game today. That was tied for the most in NFL history, apparently. First kicker to make a game tying field goal with 0-0-0 left, and the game winning field goal with 0-0-0 left. A Peacock can run at a top speed of about 10 to 16 kilometers per hour. All right, there's old Jared Allen coming out on the old hog today, wearing that gold jacket. I wouldn't change a thing, says Shelby. Ate at Perkins last night and had 3 strawberry jams, 2 grape jellies, and 3 French vanilla creamers before I even ordered. May says this always happens. The Vikings act like they suck the whole game, and then the fourth quarter they all of a sudden win. No, that's not how. That's not a normal thing. Last week was not a normal thing, May. I disagree vehemently. We usually just suck, period. If I was coaching, he would have 17 carries by now. He's averaging 8 yards a carry. Yeah, I'm sick of it, too. I don't want him to hand it to him even one more time. The waitress said you already had your appetizer? Who just eats jelly out of the thing, Everett? What are you, weird? Who just be eating the jelly at the restaurant? That's not like an appetizer, fool. That's not an appetizer. What you just Val knows his Vikes. He's hot. Got serious history. I want to talk more about Everett eating the jellies at the restaurant. It's not like they brought you chips and salsa, bro, or gave you some bread with some butter. Do you drink the hot sauce too? Jam in some ketchup? I was hungry. You're a freaking weirdo. I don't blame the waitress. They were talking about you, bro, in the kitchen. He's hollering, my arm. What's a kilometer? Hell, I don't know. I'm American. The creamers are like energy shots. You can't just drink creamers, fool. Who the fuck does that? It's like going into McDonald's and eating ketchup before your meal. No shit, just firing in ketchup and mustards, throwing in some salt, drinking out of the damn drink dispenser with a straw, no cup. Yo, can I get some of that hot mustard before I order? Can I get some of that hot mustard before I make my pick which value meal I want here? What's up, Bob Smith? I like the bottom scroll. Says Bobby. What's up, man? What's up? Don't be judging. Says Everett. I mean, you can, but who would? Well, apparently we found him. Apparently we found that weirdo. Apparently we found him, chat. His name is Everett Totcher. What's the difference between ketchup and catsup? K and a C. I love the McDonald's hot mustard. You people are weird. All right, here we go. We're underway. We about to do some shit. 10, 15, 20. Down at the 23. It's like a replay. All right, McCarthy's first half. They're showing it. Fumble on a 4th and inches. A weird shovel pass that wasn't a shovel pass. And a whole bunch of sacks by the Atlanta defense. Whole bunch of sacks. All right, let's see if Yahoo wakes up. All right, JJ under center, single setback behind him. Jones, the pitch to Jones coming this way. Cuts upfield. 25 out of bounds at about the 29. Short of the first. Going to be second and short for the Vikes. So Kelly, the center for the Vikings, who got that concussion in the first, is out of this game. Terrell Jr. hamstring out for the Falcons, the cornerback. 14:30 clock running here in the third quarter. 2nd and 2 is the down and distance. Seems like another bad spot. Fake the handoff to Jones. McCarthy throws it downfield, intended for Thielen, incomplete. Incomplete on the near side here. Now a 3rd and 2. What are your plans to celebrate 50 years since Vikings' last Super Bowl appearance? Is John Hood. I'm not doing John Hood today. John, I'm not doing it, bro. I'm not doing your bullshit today, bro. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm going to give you a 5-minute timeout. I'm going to give you a 5-minute timeout to start. But I'm not doing this bullshit today with you. Thrown over the middle. Picked off. He's still running. It's going to be 1st and goal, Falcons. Another pick. Go! Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. That ball hit the ground. That's an incompletion. We're going to have to punt, though. Incomplete. All right, punting time, y'all. We have no offensive line again. We're same old, same old. Yahoo has yet to fire up for the second half. All right, right back to punt. I forgot to move the $1 million football, apparently. Punt is away by Wright. Comes down, fair caught at the 20. So a 49-yard punt by Wright. The Falcons will take over. Our punter looks like he has a Viking ancestry, says Dog Catcher. Where do the Vikings get these no good quarterbacks from? He's just young, y'all. He's young. We're still okay. Give him some time. Give him some time. He's basically a rookie, y'all. Basically a rookie. Didn't play at all last year. Handoff left. Bijan, of course. We don't get him down. He gets back up. It's going to be a 9-yard gain when he was tackled literally at the 5-yard gain marker. Ad was wash celeb selling candy, crush again. Uh-oh, Bobby. Dude is a winner at every level. Let the game end at least, says Summer O. Yeah, way too early to be making a judgment on McCarthy. Bijan, 81 rush yards, 20 receiving yards. Holy shit. Hand it to him again. He dances to the right. First down. First down, Falcons. Never give up on the Vikings, says Shelby. Most 100-yard scrimmage games since 2023. Bijan Robinson is the top of the list with 20. 12:48 clock running here in the third quarter. First and 10, ball sits on the Falcon side of the field. A flag. False start on the offense. Back them up 5, bitches. Called on Wilkerson. McCarthy is my backup to Burrow in each one of my fantasy leagues, says Everett. I don't know if I can ever look at you the same again, Everett. I'm not going to lie. I don't know. I don't know, bro. Back to pass. Crosser. Isaiah Moore. Are you a pirate, Isaiah? Arr. Are you a pirate, matey? Who scored the touchdown? No touchdowns, bro. All field goals. Second and 15. Bijan loose. Cuts it. Knocked down, though. Knocked down. Another 10-yard gain. Another 10-yard gain. All right, shotgun formation. Back to pass is Penix on a third and first down. 12-yard gain to Moody. They're at midfield. They're at midfield, Chet. Rubio Rams Don. Yeah, he did, Ope. He did. 11:05 clock running here in the third quarter. Handoff left. This time we're there. Algier actually. Algier on the carry. Vikings stop him. Vikings stop him. Loss of one. You were thinking it was 9-0? Mm. 1977, my something beat the Vikings for a ring. That was the day I became a Viking fan, P-Dog. That was the exact day I became a Viking fan. Second and 11. Thrown on this near side. Caught by Moody. He's going to get taken down short of the first. Short of the first. Big bucks, no whammies. Oh, man. Third and two. Third and two. Penix under center. Algier is the setback behind a fullback. It's going to be a handoff going left. First down. Yeah, that was the exact day. Parents went to that game. My old man got tickets for free from a guy that he put a roof on for him in Big Bear. And they went. I went to Marie's, the babysitters in Inglewood, and watched the game on a 13-inch black and white TV. First and 10 from the 40. Shotgun formation. It's going to be a run up the middle. It just opens up. Just opens up for Robinson. And we're playing the run there, y'all. We're playing the run. 18-yard gain. 18-yard gain, and he just squirts through the hole. And then he's rumbling, bumbling, stumbling. These linebackers got to fill the hole. What was that? What was that, Martellus? Just crash. What the fuck? All right, 22-yard line. Handoff again. Who else? So 5-yard gain. That was overpriced condos on Connecticut. No thanks, says Bobby. Overpriced condoms. Back to pass. Fires it to Robinson. Why wouldn't you? He's just shy of the first. This guy's Robinson gonna be your player of the week in the NFL, y'all. He's gonna be the player of the week. Not a doubt in my mind. Not a doubt in my mind. He's gonna be the NFL player of the week. Go celibate for 3 weeks minimum. Third and two. Third and two from the 14. So they hand it to Algier, and it's like night and freaking day. It's like night and day. The Vikings cannot stop Robinson to save their ass, but as soon as Algier gets put in, they can stop him. As soon as he goes in. So a field goal attempt by the Falcons. This is the only reason we're still in this, y'all, is because they cannot get touchdowns in the red zone. The only reason we're still in this game. All right, Romo here, 3 for 3 tonight from the right hash, a 33-yard Kick is up. It's good. With all said and done, it's still a one-score game. 6:17 to go in the third quarter. 6:17 to go in the third. Falcons 12, Vikings 6. And it's still a one-score game. The Vikings could tie it with a touch, or could take the lead with a touchdown. What the fuck is going on? It's down an extra point, I guess. I guess at this point last week, y'all, I'm sitting here and I'm saying to myself, we got no chance. We got no chance. I'm not saying that today because we're still within a score. How I don't know. How I don't know. An absolute failure by these Falcons to convert in the red zone. A lot of field goals here. This right here is one of the problems with the Falcons. They can't finish a drive. I don't understand how, bro, with the tall wide receivers they got. Maybe they're too addicted to Robinson. But every time they've passed, I thought they've done rather well. I mean, there's been quite a few incompletions, but you've got Drake London, one of the tallest wideouts in the NFL. You got that big ass tight end that they got. I don't get it. I looked at your score, thought you were doing the Dodger game, says Randy. Joe Burrow out for the season. I don't know if that's true. That's not what they said at the half. Good luck shining up this turd, says John. All right, take that with a grain of salt, y'all. That's not confirmed, I don't think. Just posted on X and Bleacher Report, says Philly Mike. Wow. That's crazy. That is crazy. If I remember right, that backup for them is no slouch, though. All right, kicked away. Here we go. Minnesota with the $1 million football. 20, 25. Down at the 30. Come on, McCarthy. Get it together, baby. Get it together. I know it was a crazy week with the birth of your kid. You're probably up late every night. Come on, baby. Little baby boy. McCarthy 8 for 13 for 118 yards. It will start out at the 31. McCarthy under center. Handoff up the middle. This is Mason. A gain of 3. Gain of 3 on the right side. I did a report on Fran Tarkington, says P-Dog. Jake Browning is their backup. Level 3 turf toe sounds funny, says Bob Smith. Everett did a report on Unitas. Is this a soccer game? How many 12-6 soccer games have you seen, you yodel? 2-7. Second and 7. McCarthy dumps it. Mason lays out a little punishment. But it'll be a 6-yard game. 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. Let's convert on a third down, baby. Let's convert on a third down, Vikings. Yeah, I had no idea there were different levels of turf toe. I heard that Aaron Rodgers had a great grade 3 sprain to his mangina today. I heard that Aaron Rodgers suffered a grade 3 sprain to his mangina. 3rd and 1 and we don't get shit. Can we please do something right? You almost got to go for it here. Just because we suck. It's an F3 turf toe. Mangina. Them damn mangina injuries, y'all. Grade 3, too, for Rodgers. Serious. We'd probably just try to draw him off sides here because we hand the ball to him. We're fucked. McCarthy keeps it. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. This is a biggie. First down. Mangina injuries can be bad. You remember that guy looking for the braces for the Aces game? Shut up, Mick. Shut up, man. Johnny was my favorite too. I had those pictures up. First and 10 from the 41. Handoff. Run, bitch, run! First down, but a flag. It's usually the hold, baby. Holding on the offense. Son of a biscuit. Aunt G's is just stopping by to say, hope the Vikings win. What's up, Aunt? Dumb question. What is a mangina? Oh, wait, dog catcher, will you handle that for me, sir? Will you handle that? you know what the other Do you know what the other Gina thing is, Kepi? It's that, but it's with a man. Mangina strain sounds like an 80s sci-fi movie. Let's just get her done, says Shelby. Fake the handoff. McCarthy dumps it, and it's dropped. We tried to screen to Jones, and it looked like we've never tried that shit once in our life. Not me, so. ah, I should have bet for no touchdown scores. Back to pass, 2nd and 20. McCarthy steps up, running. Blocked. Still up. 16-yard gain. 16-yard gain. Going to make it 3rd down, baby. Now, in the 4.5 years since I have been coming here, is it fair to say that you are way more emotional streaming Vikes than Dodgers? It's a different vibe, Parsons, no doubt. Different vibe. This is my heart, bro. This is my heart. Actually, this is my soul. This is my soul. The Dodgers are my heart. 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. Shotgun formation. People moving. Everybody moving. Where the fuck are you going? Where are you going? False start on the offense. Ain't that just swell? Brian O'Neill called for the infarction. "17 games compared to 162. That's a good point, too. You swear a lot more than you do on Dodgers. 3rd and 9. Shotgun. Come on, McCarthy. Prune. Caught, but we're on the ground. Why are we on the ground? Incomplete. We're going to have to punt. We're going to have to punt. Farction. It's like an infraction, but with a fart in it. Roger's injury diagnosis was a grade 2 starfish strain. Punted away. Fair caught at the 17. So 128 to go in the third quarter. We got to stop them here. The Vikings have to stop them here. No, we don't, Edward. Calm down, Edward. The Sunday Night Football announcing team must be having a hard time seeing the home viewers awake. Good fortification. Just ebbing, honest. I think I love VST bikes more than Dodgers. Val ain't gonna lie. That's what I'm doing. I don't know if you do, but that's what I'm doing. Thought you might have pushed the wrong button then, says Robert Parsons. Bitch, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. This ain't my first day on YouTube, Parsons. You peckerwood. Oi, oi, oi. Kind of like when we say men have PMS, it's Kepiana. Parsons has PMS all the time, Kepi. Parsons has that PMS all the time. It's called the Parson menstrual cycle. That's a fact, Jack. Everett, have you thought about what you've done? Have you thought about what you've done at the restaurant last night, Everett? This is some bullshit. It's still bothering me. Yes, I am. After every shot, usually. Not a big smoker during the week. I know what I am doing on YouTube, says Parsons. Val called me a yodel, says Jukebox Johnny. Oh, man. Cycle. Like, come on now. And I do it again. All right, they're taping up McCarthy. Great. 1st and 10. Penix in the shotgun. We have to play defense here. We cannot let Bijan run. Tackle that big son bitch. Gain of 4 still. Guy just falls forward and gets 4 yards. I hate that son bitch. We need something, y'all. We need a big play. 107 clock running here in the third. Get it together. We're not showing pressure. Penix in the shotgun. Back to pass. Sacked! 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 And I pushed the right button, bitches. F Val and the Vikes. I even had my granddaughter doing it, Val. Shut up. I've got a great deal. 50 tampons for $4, says Isaiah. What do you need what do you need tampons for? Somebody hits somebody. No shit. 3rd and 14. Let's get the stop, boys. Let's get the stop. We rush 5. Penix with time. Throws. Incomplete. Incomplete. Give us that shit. Give us the ball. Give us the ball. 10 seconds to go in the third quarter. Rob Val says you have a bleeding starfish. I've been there before. Probs will do it again. Punt it, you yodel. Miles Price back to receive. Price picks it up. 40, 45. Pauses. What are you pausing for? Run, bitch. All right, we're going to start out on the Viking 47. We're through 3. We're going to the 4th. We're going to the 4th quarter. We could still take the lead on this drive right here. Right here. League gave Kansas City an easy win next week. The phrase, therefore, describes a country person who happens to yodel. Yodel-a-hee-hoo. The most well-known reference to this combination is likely from the 31 Looney Tunes cartoon Yodeling Yokels. Please be aware this VST stream will be more than PG-13 on today's broadcast, probably more like M or R. What is an M? Mature audience. Val, next weekend Sunday night football game is Chiefs versus Giants. I think we're doing Dodgers that day. JJ time to get the ball to his targets. We got to get the other JJ involved, the JJ involved again. We're going overseas for 2 weeks. Yep, not next week. Not next week, Pale Rider. We play in Cincinnati next week, I think, and then we go on the road. John says don't put in Tanner Scott. I've talked to the coach of the Vikings, John, and he has assured me that Tanner Scott will not be inserted into this game. Final tap said auto-tune sounded like yodeling. Apart from the DC and Summer, not a lot of maturity in here. Maybe Shelby. Hey now. Hey now. Hey now. I got plenty of maturity. That really hurt my feelings. Do we have a Conforto playing in Minnesota? Nope. We ain't got one of them bitches either. Nope. What did Obe say? Oh. Boys being boys. Kepi can hang. Yeah, Kepi probably smarter than all of us put together, y'all. I'm just going to say. Maybe not DC. Maybe not DC, but definitely, well, and probably Theo too, y'all. Theo's one of them nerds. Theo, one of them computer nerds. So, I don't know. I think Rob's kind of cutting the chat short. But that's what he does because he's Rob Parsons, Australian. I grew up with all brothers, says Kepi. All right, 1st and 10. Left to right on your screen. McCarthy shotgunned. And he gets sacked. And he fumbles the fucking ball. Can the ground cause a fumble? Nope, that's a fumble. Fuck. We're fucked, man. They're not protecting this kid at all. And if you got a rookie quarterback and you're not protecting him, you're fucked. You are straight up starfished. 6 sacks by Atlanta. So they got the ball on the 40 here. We need this defense to save us again, y'all. Robinson, right up the middle. Gain of 8. Gain of 8. No, they're not giving him no time, Max. He's got no time. 0. You could have Joe frickin' Montana out there, bro, and it wouldn't make a bit of difference. I mean, he's made some mistakes, but they're not giving him no protection either. He's got to hold on to the ball, though. He's got to hold on to the ball. 2nd and 2. Handoff. Robinson, why not? A fucking twist. It's going to be a first down. Seven carries, 128 yards for Robinson tonight. That spin was nasty. I hear that, says Max. They are effed. Handoff. What a cut. What a cut by Robinson, but they cut him down. They cut him down for a 2-yard loss. I need another drink. Thor don't know where to run, y'all. He don't know where the hell to run. 2nd and 12. Ball on the Viking 30. Back to passes Penix. Let's go! Levi, Drake Rodriguez, and Jalen Redmond in for the stop. A 9-yard loss. Let's go! Just cracked another one open, says Hammer. I'll run at the commercial. I'll run real fast. Third and 21. Blitz! Blitz! Thrown! Timeout Atlanta before the snap. All right, first timeout for Atlanta. I don't know if they're going to go to a commercial, though. I don't think so. Dancing with myself. Well, let's take another drink. And it'll give me time to think. 'Cause I'm dancing with myself. What team are you rooting for? Angela. You know I love you and Dennis, Angela. But come on, girl. I got the V. All right, I think the COO's home. 3rd and 21. 3rd and 21. A big play. Back to pass. Thrown. Caught. Out of bounds. All right, but they're going to have a 55-yard attempt here. We really need to not let this go through. Am I watching a 2025 XFL game? All right, so this will be a 54-yard attempt from the left hash. Yep, we in big trouble, y'all. Yep, we are more than a score down now. All right, I'm going to run and get this buzz ball, turn on the light for the COO. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, y'all. I'm back. That sucked. All right, we're going to get the $1 million football here. We're now down by 9. Down by 9. 11:16 to go in the fourth. How was your dinner there, COO? Why are you. Huh? Tamales? Oh. All right, buzzball number 2, chat. What they give you? Some monsters? What are those pink ones? Are those the ones we drink? The Ultra Zero? Oh, wow. Nice. All right, kick away. 15, 20, and he's going to stop right there. Idiot. Come on, man. Could something good please happen to these clowns? My God. Alcohol is a depressant, chat. Alcohol is a depressant, chat. My brother Capricorn. Ripping the buzzballs, baby. Handoff 19. There we go. Nice little run by Mason. Nice little run by Mason. A 7-yard gain. God, I just feel like we just can't get that one big run, you know? It's always. I'm going to have nightmares about B. John Robinson tonight, y'all. Freaking nightmares. 2nd and 3. Under center is McCarthy. They bring Naylor in motion. Handoff Mason. He bounces out. Gain of about 2. He's going to be about a yard short of the first. Huh, BB? 10:17 clock running here in the fourth quarter. Vikings with all 3 timeouts. We don't convert here. We're effed. I mean, fully effed. Come on, man. Shotgun formation, running back to the right. 3rd and 1. We can't run it, so we pass it. We go for everything. Left side. Overshoots Naylor. And it's going to be 4th and 1. You got to go here. You got to go. You can't punt the shit. You cannot fucking punt it here. This is what you get for not running it on a 3rd and short. This is what you have to do is go for it on 4th. There is no way you punt it here. You can't stop these guys. We're going to punt this football with 9:47 to go in the fourth. Come on, O'Connell. Fucking stupid. This game's over, chat. Fair caught at the 17. This game's over. This game's over. If you're going to go long on 3rd and 2, not a crosser, not a screen pass. If you're going to go long in 3rd and 2, you got to know that you're going for it on 4th and 2. If you don't get it, you got to know. You can't stop these guys. Kevin O'Connell just went Dave Roberts. Kevin O'Connell just went Dave Roberts and punted He punted with 9:39 to go in the fourth. Down by 2 scores. Yeah, we don't get a turnover here. We're done, Mick. He just punted right there. Yeah, no sweep, no nothing. If we're going to keep saying that this guy O'Connell is such a great play caller, he's got to start making great play calls, right? You had it on mute? Oh, I'm just disgusted. They're showing highlights of that year that the Vikings kicker had never missed a kick and then missed one when he needed him. Hammer time, drop some membership. You the man, Hammer. On top of this is a shitty stream. 4,300 views. Hand off to B John. Why not? Pale Rider gets the membership. Hammer, thank you, buddy. Thank you so much, Pale Rider. Please thank him. Please thank him for that gifted membership. Second and 8. Shotgun for Penix. Vikings showing pressure. Penix changing the play. Handoff. Robinson cuts up field. Tackled. 6-yard gain. They're working on Jefferson now on the Viking sideline. .826 clock running. They're trying to get loud in US Bank Stadium. 3rd and 2 is the down and distance. Shotgun formation. Penix with a tight end in front of him. 2 out to the left, 2 out to the right. Penix throws, caught. London first down. Yeah, we've not done that well tonight, Bob. McCarthy has kind of screwed up just about every short pass he's had to try to make. Truth be told. First and 10 from the 35. Algerian at running back runs it right. We stack him up, but a late flag. Hopefully, this is holding. Holding on the offense. Back him up. Hey, I appreciate you, Hammer. Atlanta like their birds, don't they, Hawks? Falcons do it. So Atlanta Braves and Atlanta, I think they lost their hockey team. I think it was Thrashers. Packers Nation in the house. I don't know if McCarthy, the guy for y'all, says Packers Nation. I think it's still too early to make that call, buddy. Over the middle, caught on a crosser. First down, almost at midfield. Almost at midfield. We're running out of time. 6:49 clock running here in the fourth quarter. 21-yard gain on the crosser to London. First and 10 from the 46. The Atlanta 46. Robinson. No, this is Algier. It's a 4-yard gain. All right, so Murphy is hurt now. So they go to a commercial break. I literally don't know what happened today, y'all, on the number in the chat. I have no idea. Everything else looks good. 339 is the average view duration. Fuck, I don't know. Y'all. Anyway, subscribe. Subscribe if you're new. Those other channels you're watching, 9 out of 10 of them don't do nothing but put up a static screen. Like the video. I'll be back for Dodger baseball starting tomorrow. We're going to have likely 7 days in a row of Dodger baseball starting tomorrow on the channel. Dodgers versus Phillies, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And then we host the Giants at Dodger Stadium Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Like I said, there is a chance that on Sunday, the Vikings-Bengals game will be televised here in southern Arizona, but it's like a 1 in 3 chance, so less than 50-50. So that's the plan. I appreciate those of you that did hang out with us tonight. But yeah, this shit ain't going nowhere, y'all, but batter. It ain't going nowhere but batter. Thank you, Kepi. Thank you, Pale Rider. Yeah, I don't get it. I have to be getting suppressed by YouTube or something. Or I just don't have the algo, you know? But I come up in all my searches. Top of that one. Off. Algier, first down and more. Oh man, here we go. First and 10. I appreciate y'all. Algier loose, takes it to the 20. First down, Falcons. No game delay. They're still running all over us. They're still running all over us. Hammer drops another one. Thank you, Hammer. Stephen Michael gets it. A lot of the people leaving U.S. Bank. Stephen Michael gets the membership. Please say thank you if you got it. Algier, short gain. But what happened? I mean, I don't want him to put him back out there, but what happened to B. John Robinson? Vikings take their first time out. Hammer time. Da, 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 da. Yeah, they are. They're just walking all over us, bro. They're just running all over us. Harley fixes? What does that mean, Coyote Jag? What means this? He got his 135 yards gained. I know. I'm glad he's out, but Bijan better not be hurt, as he was my first draft pick in my fantasy. That's a good pick, actually, Hammer. I don't hate it at all. Lube oil and filter change Deuce is dog catcher. A second start blocking was bad. Yeah, I agree, Pale Rider. I agree, buddy. Yeah, it's still disappointing, though, Still disappointing. I mean, who beat Atlanta in week one? Who beat Atlanta in week one? They've got it all. They've got every position covered, quarterback, wide receiver, tight end, running back. So Chiefs Giants next Sunday night. Again, I'll probably be doing the Dodger game that game, but we'll see. DFA McCarthy. I hate when you get down about the Vikes, Val. I know, Rob. I know, man. That's a perpetual state of emotion for me with this team, though, bro. Literally perpetual. I got a new nose hair trimmer. It broke after 30 seconds. Weed eater. Weed eater, Bob Smith. Stick that sumbitch up there. It might take your nose, but it'll get rid of them hairs too. It might take the nose with it. They're in the red zone. Ain't that a bitch? 2nd and 9. Handoff up the middle. Robinson. They tackle him finally. David Medina in the house. Happy you're still broadcasting, Valhalla. Long time. Trooper Dave. What's up, man? What is the record for a game with the most field goals? I don't know. Val knows what it's like to be a Cubs fan. Kind of. But the Cubs have won a World Series, Everett. The Vikings, they've always been losers. The Buccaneers beat them. Wow. So division game. Penix only 13 for 21 today. Third and 7 is the down and distance. Ball sits on the 17. Penix in the shotgun. Looks like Robinson behind him. It's a handoff. Robinson cuts right, dodges like three different guys, gets tackled after a 6-yard gain. Timeout, Minnesota. Timeout, Vikings. So they're down to one. I didn't know. I didn't know Bijan had the jump cut in his game. I had no idea. I had no idea he had that jump cut in his repertoire. But it'll be a fourth down and extremely short. Total yards, Robinson 168. The entire Vikings offense 164. That sounds less than ideal. I often thank God Val isn't driving, listening to these streams. He might literally drive off the road or into a wall. Fourth and inches. Penix under center, and we just went off sides. We just jumped off sides. Neutral zone infraction, offsides, whatever the F. First down, Falcons. Bet Valhalla 10,000. Thank you, Shelby Minnick. Thank you, Shelby. You made me feel better. Anyway, I hope everybody has a great week, y'all. Hope everybody has a great week. Again, Dodgers Phillies starting tomorrow here on the channel. First and goal for the Falcons. Penix under center. They'll hand it off, run it up the middle. He'll be tackled after a short gain. So a 1-yard gain. 3:49 clock running here in the fourth quarter. Lots of forlorn Viking fans in the stands. You know, one thing I just thought of, y'all, one thing I just thought of, as much as I love these throwback uniforms that the Vikings are wearing, I don't think they've ever won a game in them. I don't think we've ever won in these jerseys. Second and goal, handoff. Right up the middle, touchdown. Collinsworth saying that they probably let him do it. Who gives a fuck? So they're pontificating we let them do that. Extra point attempt. Two-score game. 3:22 to go. Vikings have one timeout. Come on, Jeff Boo. Come on, Jeff. Come on, Jeff. You know that you love him. You're one and done, idiot. Yeah, you missed the tutty, bro. Algier to the right for 5. I knew we'd get at least one for that bullshit, but All right, Jukebox. All right, John. We'll see you tomorrow. Sarah Small in the house. What's up, Sarah? Love the hat. Appreciate it. Val needs a hug. So I gotta get the thumbnail and the stream set up for Dodgers Phillies, y'all. I'm about to go 2-0 in fantasy, says Sarah. Congrats on your Colts, Sarah. Congrats on your Colts. Daniel Jones has been outstanding. I think the Vikings really wanted to keep him to back up McCarthy, Sarah. This was a long day. My eyes are tired, says Oh. Here's an air hug, Val, says Kepiana. Thank you, girl. Thank you. 320. So Justin School, the left tackle of the Vikes, is out now. And Aaron Jones is out now. Are questionable. When's Battlefield go on sale? I want you to teach me to be a master defibrillator. It's on sale now, Hammer. On sale now. But the game goes live on the 10th of October. 10th of October. Big Rod Reviews says, I'm a Viking fan. I'm not sold on JJ. Give him time, bro. Give him a little bit of time. Come on. It's a rookie quarterback in essence, right? Not playing last year. Give him some time. Gonna make dinner. See ya for the Dodgers game. Angela and Dennis, have a great night. Is Summer checking out? Good night to anybody that's leaving. Thank you for Cam Bynum, says Sarah. Sarah, are you trolling me, girl? Sarah Small, are you trolling me? First and 10 from the 30. McCarthy in the shotgun. Back to pass. Throws. Incomplete. Incomplete. He gets crushed as he throws it. They're giving him no time. He's got his center and his left tackle out of this game. Zero time. Good night, Vikings, says Parsons. No, I'm not trolling you, says Sarah. Yes, you are. Yes, you are, Sarah. Rams see your Colts on the 28th. Sarah wouldn't troll a troll. Val, if I were to send you some jelly packs, would you rather have strawberry? Do not steal. Hot. We didn't. That's our first in completion to Hawkinson. Our first completion to Hawkinson with 3:10 to go in the fourth. Don't be sending me that shit, Everett. Don't be sending me your ill-begotten jelly, you weirdo. Hey, good night, James Van Kuren. Good night, buddy. We'll be at South Point for Monday Night Football games. Let the Dodgers get the win. Why is the host such a crybaby? Snowflake. Let me answer that for you. Jefferson, first down. First down. Oh, I was gonna get him, Robert. I was coming to get him. I was coming to get him. I saw the UMad libtard. I was like, come on. Let me put that bitch on the plane. Let me put him on the plane. Thrown long. Picked off. But we do have a flag. All right, it's going to be on us. It's going to be their ball. A legal shift on the Vikings. No Con Air. Bunch of island boys. What's up, Up in Smoke? What is up? Yeah, I was coming to get him, Parsons. I was coming to get him. Still a pop up. It's pretty easy now. Trolls live below the bridge. What's going on, Up in Smoke? What's up, buddy? Rob took care of that in a jiffy. Yeah, he did. Up the middle, out to the 10. So we're at the 2-minute warning, y'all. Up in Smoke says I've been mad busy, but I removed my pants at 11 p.m. and joined the stream. Hey, thanks for thanks for dressing down, Up in Smoke, before you popped up in here. Don't even say their names. Just, dude, just please, please, man, quit using your mama's internet. Quit using your mama's internet, bitch boy. Just quit. Just quit, bro. Tell your mom I said hi. Karma. Karma. Tell your mom I said hi. I don't miss her, but tell her I said hi. Richard Hole in the house. Karma hit the tarmac. A guy at work told a funny joke 2 weeks ago. My mom said hello, says Danny. Tonight's pilot is so pissed. EQRC says go Falcons. I might have Karma blocked already, says Everett. Another sack, says EQ. It's a bit ugly, bro. This shit's over. This shit's over. I don't even know how many timeouts nobody has. Nothing. Moms who pay for internet are the best, says Bob. Hello! I can't wait for the Dolphins and Jets to face off for the Battle of the Bottom. I always wondered where she got that limp. Single moms are fire, says Hammer. All right. So the Vikes are out of timeouts. We're out. The Falcons got two. They're still down there by the 10. It's a 2nd and 3. Penix handoff. Al Geyer up the middle. Vikings stop him. Hammer is right. Single moms who pay for the internet are better, though, says Bob Smith. I need a mom to pay my Wi Fi, says Everett. You need somebody to pay for them fucking jelly packets you've been stealing out the Waffle House. Everett Toucher, you frickin' weirdo. The aliens better not abduct our mom, says Danny Finch. Something's wrong with me. I enjoy seeing bad teams lose more than my team winning. Who is your team, Up in Smoke? Who is your team? Handoff going right. You get nothing. We might get the ball back. Yeah, it sounds bad for Burrow. Sounds bad for Burrow, Sarah. My mom claims she saw aliens, says Everett. Oh, the Commanders. So they're going to punt it to us. they're they're going to punt it to us, y'all. I think your mom was at Woodstock, says Finn. Turf toe is always serious. I was a red. I was a Redskin fan for a couple seasons. He's a weirdo, Parsons. And I used to like Everett. But after tonight, y'all, I just don't know. Absolutely. All of them, oh. Every frickin' buddy. Send the whole house. Watch us fall back. Watch us fall back here, oh. Fair catch signal and he fumbled it. Fair catch signal and he fumbled it. 50-50 shot here.
Bruh.
Okay, we were booty tonight, y'all. We were dirty booty tonight. You know you love me, Val. No! All right, kneel down and we're done. There we go. Thank God. That sucked. Vikings lose. Vikings lose. Vikings lose. How about those Packers? Is Brian Jacobson. Yep. Dodgers, Phillies. Thanks, everybody. Thank you. We'll see you tomorrow for Dodgers, Phillies. But Vikings just had a rough day today. 22-6. Their record moves to 1-1 in the NFC North. So they're at least a game behind the Packers. And Dylan Sellers, welcome to the Berserkers. General Thor will be proud. That's all right, Kepi. We'll be okay, girl. There's going to be a lot of Vikings losses, says Up in Smoke. I'm out, y'all. I'm out. Thank you. Good night, Gracie. Thank you to the Berserkers and the V homies. Thank you to the moderators. Thank you to all of yous. Not the greatest stream of all time. 91 likes, 5,000 views. I'm afraid to look at how many subscribers, but I will anyway. 10 new subscribers, so we didn't get to 25.5. We didn't get there, but we did pick up a couple new members, I think, right? Thanks to Hammer. 2 new members. You think Kumar subbed? Hopefully. I'm hoping he did. Thanks for the show. Catch you later, bro, says Bob. We'll see you, Bobby. Hammer hitting the slots because he's a gambling degenerate. Hammer's like, damn, this game's over. I ain't got shit to bet on. Let me bet these fake fucking points on a slot machine. Oh, Bill, right. Play the music. Good night, dog. Good night, dog. Macaroni the Clown. Good night, Keppy. Hammer be out there looking for the... Yeah, it sucked, Mark. It sucked, buddy. Lots 10,000. Parsons! Wait, oh, he only got 2. I thought you hit 3 basketballs, bitch, on a $10,000 bet. I thought you hit 3 hoops. Peace, Pale Rider. All right, where's my Lambo?